It's the VGs on Dubai 103.8. Fantastic to have you with us. Already stories coming in, those pet peeves about your pets. And I tell you what, Amanda, they shed. Oh my goodness, they shed. Lucky we love them. So many coming in. This is for your chance to win a huge prize from Purina Pro Plan. We've got a 3-month supply of pet food, treats, toys, supplements and more. Phone lines are open for this competition. Need any topics that we're addressing on the show today. 4001 is the SMS. You've got the ARN Play app and, of course, the WhatsApp too. 04871 5500. We are marking Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and if you are an artist, musician, entertainer, if you've got a talent or a hidden talent, we need you, because Dentsu, Mina and Abtaluna are coming together for a campaign, a platform to raise awareness, drive support and connect child cancer sufferers with professionals and offering up a bit of inspiration, entertainment and education too. Joining us in studio, the founder of Abtaluna, we've got Lama Andari and Tarek Douik, who's with us, the CEO of Dentsu, Mina. Lama, I'd love to start with you if you don't mind. And would you mind telling us a little bit about your personal passion and connection to childhood cancer? Where did it begin for you?
Of course. Thank you so much, Helen, for this amazing opportunity. It's great to be here. My name is Lama. I was inspired by my own son, who was diagnosed at the age of 2 with the childhood cancer, specifically leukemia, and that was exactly 2.5 years ago. I realized early on that unfortunately childhood cancer is not a topic that receives sufficient attention in the UAE, in the region, and even globally. And I just couldn't sit still considering my background in comms and international development. So the first thing I did 1 year into his treatment was to write a children's book called Super Kids to be able to raise awareness about childhood cancer in the society at large. And I also founded a social enterprise called Abtaluna. Abtaluna in Arabic means our superheroes in Arabic. And the aim behind it is to raise awareness, create partnerships, and to support families going through childhood cancer. Not only does the super kids going through cancer get impacted, but also their entire families.
And you can't do that alone.
Of course not.
Which is where you come in, Tarek. Tell us a little bit about your profession and how you guys connected. Where did it begin?
Yeah, that's a very interesting story. So Dentsu is an advertising and communication agency, and what we do is help brands raise awareness and reach their audience and impact human behavior. So one day I got a random message on LinkedIn from someone that I don't know, but now I'm proud to know very well as a friend, asking confidently, hey, I need help to raise awareness for children cancer. This is my case, my son's case, but it's not for my son only, it's for all children. Mm-hmm. Can you help me? And I like 3 things. I liked how brave the person reaching out. I like that there's a personal angle, but the request is not for personal, it's for everyone else. Mm-hmm. And they're asking for something that is our craft, something that we are good at doing. And we jumped on it.
Now, it's called Here to Matter. What is your mission with this, Lama? What's it all about and how can we help today, I guess?
So first of all, really thank you so much, Tarek. You know, I send out a lot of LinkedIn messages to be able to get support for Abtaluna, and some of those messages go completely ignored. But I really appreciate that Tarek not only took action, but he got his entire team on board, and they did a fantastic job from creating the concept to the implementation, execution, a follow-up, etc. So there's a lot that we can do. As you said, one hand cannot clap on its own. We need several partnerships to be created between the private sector, the non-governmental sector, the public sector, schools, hospitals, etc. The Here to Matter campaign has been created to be able to fill a gap, a very important gap. First and foremost, the mission is to be able to raise awareness about childhood cancer. People don't want to talk about cancer, and when you add the word childhood to it, people tend to have goosebumps or feel uneasy about it. Let's face it, every single child out there, unfortunately, is at risk of having cancer. And what really is very painful for me is that there are kids out there who are going through the signs and symptoms, and their parents, their teachers, even sometimes their doctors are not diagnosing them sufficiently. And the second mission is for the society to come together so that any individual out there, and really I would like to make use of this amazing platform and your voice, Helen, to ask everyone to step up and to, one, learn about childhood cancer from sources that are credible, evidence-based. Two, see if they want to support the campaign. Abtaluna.com/here to matter. They can fill a simple form. They can contribute. We don't want their money at all. We want their time and their skills and their talents. And those are the most important.
I've had a message here saying, I've tried so hard to get into a hospital to read terminally ill children a story once a week or even once a month. Having tried so hard, I've never heard back. How can I go about this? This is from Tanya.
It's a good one.
There you go, Abtaluna.com. Please go to the Here to Matter, fill the form, mention that, and I'll connect them with hospitals who would be open to that. We definitely have a gap here in terms of children and families who need the support, people who want to provide the support, and there is, like, unfortunately, a bridge that needs to be linked.
I think that's so true. I feel like I'm a firm believer that everybody has so much goodness in them. I really
For
do.
sure.
And sometimes you want to help, but you just don't know how.
Totally agree with you.
You know, and it's sometimes about a case of putting these hands together. You know, sometimes it's a case of this is the website, this is the connection, this is the person, and you're ultimately connecting a lot of those puzzle pieces. So, who are you looking for, Lama? What tell us about some of the skills, the talents, the disciplines.
So individuals with skills, whether it's a photographer, bakers, artists. Sometimes we get requests for individuals who want to meet specific fields like a racer, a Formula One racer, which are a bit more difficult. But the idea is for people to come about. We connect the super kid or their siblings. I just want to also raise a very important point that unfortunately we do have certain situations where our super kids are no longer with us because unfortunately they couldn't make it. They fought hard, but at the end of the day, they couldn't. And that's where we need to also provide support to their siblings and to their parents. So this is open to the siblings as well. They lost their siblings to cancer, but we should be there as a community to be able to provide them with these services.
So this is about contributing your time, your skills to support children and indeed, as you said, their families enduring cancer. Now, the website, I've already had people going, what was the website? If you want to send me the word link, I will send you the website. You can find out there whether you are a requester or a contributor. And I just love the idea of it being on both sides, because I'm sure there are families listening today who are saying, what an amazing opportunity. Tarek, how rewarding has this been for you so far? And this is really just the beginning of the journey.
It's been fantastically rewarding to me and all my my team. We've had people in the company from Egypt, Dubai, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia working on this campaign. In general, people would like to feel that their job has a purpose, and it's not charity. So it's using your actual skills, the craft of your business, to still do business and do good for the society. And this was a fantastic opportunity to do that. One of the things that we considered when we started the relationship, let's treat it like we treat any brand, any client. It's not charity work, it's not pro bono work, even if it is, but this is a professional advertising and communication campaign.
I also want to lastly do a bit of a shout out because we've got some very talented listeners right here. And sometimes it's a hobby, sometimes it's a profession. So, Lama, I've had so many people already asking for the link. For the Here to Matter campaign, tell us, sports stars, musicians,
all the above,
artists,
all
writers, but even if it's not a profession,
it doesn't have to be. It could be just a hobby. And the idea behind it is, not to get the best person out there in that profession. It's to get anyone in the society who wants to support and to be there for super kids and their families. And it's the gesture, it's the thought that counts. And this is what this campaign is all about. And I just want to say how grateful I am to the Dubai community and to the UAE community at large. If you had asked me this question exactly a year ago when I started Abtaluna, would you have expected this much support? I would have said no. Big enterprises, small enterprises, everyone in the middle, even individuals are reaching out to say, how can we support? And it just means a lot.
And lastly, your book, which we have at home, and
Yes.
we've spoken before that,
Yes.
we've got a number of children at my girls' school who are going through childhood cancer right now, and it's been a huge help for them to read this. For anyone who wants to get hold of the book, and I'm a firm believer that reading can be such a powerful tool and actually really help parents in
agree with
talking
you.
about some quite difficult
Of
things.
course.
Where can people get hold of Super Kids our journey healing from cancer?
Just head to the website, abtaluna.com. You can order it there. You can also find it on Amazon. You can find it in Kinokuniya, Dubai Mall. And recently I did a partnership with Expo, so they can also find the book there. The book is available for people to be able to raise awareness, learn about childhood cancer for those families impacted and not, because it's for everyone.
Tarek, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time. Really wonderful to think about you lending your expertise to such a worthy platform. And for everyone listening today, if you feel like you've got something to offer, whether it is time, expertise, skills, some good humour, it's not about charity. It's about making these families feel like they are not alone and inspiring children going through some of the toughest times. Lama, I'm going to let you say the website one more time.
Yes.
But I can also send it out.
Sure. www.abtaluna.com, Abtaluna. And you can find us on Instagram. Please follow us, share our content. There's a really important section on the website that has the early signs and symptoms for childhood cancer. Please, everyone, every parent, print those, share them with your nannies, share them with your teachers. No child should be left behind where they're going through childhood cancer sickness and they could not tell us what they're going through. My child was only 2. He could barely express himself and express the pain. Please learn the signs and symptoms. I think we're all accountable to learn that as adults and as parents.
Well said. Both, thank you so much. And if you missed that website, send me the word link and I'd be happy to send it. And you can lend your voice, your expertise, your skills and your time to an incredible cause. Thank you so much.
More of Afternoons with Helen Farmer is coming up next.
On the UAE's #1 talk radio